All right, so number 9 says a calf that weighs 60 pounds at birth gains weight at a rate of this equation, where W is the weight in pounds and T is the time in years. So W is our Y coordinate and T is our X coordinate. Solve the differential equation for K equal to 0.9. So we're going to go ahead and plug that in there, because that's our constant. And then we're going to multiply both sides by dt. And we get dw equals 0.9 times 1200 minus w with respect to t. Again, this has a w and it's on this side, so we need to move it on the other side. These two cancel. So we have dw over 1200 minus w equals 0.9 dt. Ready to go ahead and integrate those things. This side's probably the easier, 0.9 t plus c. Right. This side, 1200 minus w would have a power of -1. And we do need to integrate that with a natural log, so that's going to be the natural log of the absolute value of 1200 minus w. The derivative of the inside is a -1. I don't see that anywhere, so I want to make sure I take care of getting rid of that. Now they do tell us that at birth, so at time 0, our calf weighed 60 pounds. So that's a point that we can plug in here. Again, we can plug that in now or after we solve the equation for w. I'm going to go ahead and solve it for w and then plug it in. So first, take the opposite of everything, multiply everything by a -1. Got to get rid of what's in front of the natural log before you change it to an exponential equation, if that's what you want to do. Again, we could call this minus c, but most people would just keep calling it plus c. Then e to this power equals this, or e to the -0.9 t plus c equals 1200 minus w. The absolute value signs can come off because e to a power isn't negative. Then this usually gets broken up into 2 powers of e to the -0.9 t, times e to the c. We'll change that to big C in a minute. Let's go ahead and subtract this 1200 over as well. Minus 1200 equals -w. Okay. Obviously we want an equation for positive w, but we'll take care of this in a couple of steps. So this would be e to the -0.9 t. Again, they're just going to call this big C. Usually it goes in front there. Minus 1200 equals -w. So once again, taking the opposite of everything, we'd have 1200 minus c e to the -0.9 t equals w for our answer to part A. All right. Now B says, oh, I'm sorry, we're not quite done with A. We got to plug in our 0.060 from our calf's birth weight. So 1200 minus c e to the -0.9 times 0 equals 60. The weight, t is 0, weight is 60. -0.9 times 0 is 0. E to the 0 is 1. 1 times c is c. So we have 1200 minus c equals 60. So we'll subtract 1200 from both sides. Negative c equals -1140. So positive c equals positive 1140. Okay. So really our final answer for A is W equals 1200 minus 1140 e to the negative 0.9 t. Right. Final answer for part A. B says if an animal is sold when it reaches 800 pounds, find the time of sale. So 800 pounds is going to go in for weight. Subtract 1200. Divide by negative 1140. These cancel. So we get about 0.3509 equals e to the negative 0.9 t. Take the natural log of both sides. That allows this power to jump out front. So we end up with the natural log of 0.3509 equals negative 0.9 t. The natural log of e is just 1. Then divide by negative 0.9. And t equals about 1.164 years.